Hello, everyone. This actually works out. Because it was on a really cool title screen just a second ago. It was like the Scorn logo with fog kind of seeping around it. Really classy treatment. I clicked back in and now it's on a brightness adjustment. So you know what? I'm going to kill it. But it was going to flashbang everybody. So this kind of this kind of works out. It's not a problematic wallpaper, is it? No, I'm sure. I think the car just like does a cool little parking swirl. It's time for Scorn. Actually here. I'm gonna live in the future and go live on TikTok as well. Dang. Time for Scorn. I'm really excited for Scorn. I'm excited for games like this. Just in general. Games that aren't like mass market friendly. That are weird. That are impressionistic. That are maybe more about just heady sci-fi. Stuff that's like beyond the reckoning of your brain. Confusing and disgusting? Yeah, in the moment. Yeah, I want gloops, I want glorps. I want everything to be covered in icky gack. Yeah, weird shit. I want to question myself. I want to question if I'm here or not. Am I? Are you? I don't know. Title image gives me big Tool vibes. Yeah. This is very much the world of Tool, I guess. A lot of artistic inspirations are pretty direct. Geiger, that Polish artist whose name I need to see to be able to even try to read. We all know who I'm talking about. Look at this title screen. Let me get my shit out of the way for a second. Damn, that's classy. It reminds me of like Amiga stuff out of like the UK side scrollers. Turrican and everything like that. R-Type, you know, there's some Japanese stuff that really spun off of Aliens too, like Contra and all that. But I don't know. If it were 30 years ago, this would be a side-scrolling Amiga game with like ridiculous pixel art, but it would all be guts. And you'd just be some squat, weird little guy. Just like stomping with a really cool walk animation. Stomp, 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 stomp. You'd pick up guns and like shoot Geiger monsters. So let's see how this game goes. Am I gonna be a stompy weird little guy? Maybe? One can only hope. Right. I'm worried about full screen. Sometimes full screen can get a little frame teary. Yeah. You know what's weird though? Out of all the games, this one I'd actually be okay with motion blur being on. I know people hate it. I know they're not okay with it, but just imagine the gloops. Imagine the glorps. I think this is supposed to be a cinematic game, right? Like, it doesn't have a lot of run and gun. It's mostly just like... I guess I'm assuming too much. I'm assuming too much. People don't like motion blur. They hate it. I'll leave it on. I don't know which one. I think TV would probably compress the audio, right? Oh, that's interesting. Motion blur probably doesn't work well under really low bitrate. That's actually a really good point. Your motion is blurred already. PP gun when? Soon. Oh! The fingers moved. That's awesome. Oh! That's really cool. This is a great title screen. All gloopty-glorped in there. Also, it's good to see you again, Liquid Snack. Sleegig? Gonna run with it. Hey. Hello? Alright. Yeah, I really don't know anything to expect. That film grain's pretty on point. That's probably not coming through on Twitch, but very much that dirty 70s look. Ugh. Sleeky G. Alright. Alright, I'm that weird little guy. That's me. Man. Just broke out of my bone prison. Here I am falling off cliffs. Rough day. Real Big Hot Dog, thank you for the sub. I could go for a real big hot dog. Maybe for lunch. Maybe I'll treat myself. Oh, performance issues? That's no good. Although sometimes day one patches iron a lot of that stuff out. Yeah, as usual, step number 1. Ah. Okay. Yeah, I guess they have some pretty... They have some camera movements that are pretty cued into the FOV. I think it's really hard to account for. Imagine shooting a movie, except you have to, like, think of every shot as possibly going through 5 different lenses. Can't interact with the disc yet. I must gain the appropriate port. Digital hole. I wonder if I have to, like, evolve my body. How many things are gonna squirt into and out of my body in this game, you think? Woo, yeah. I might have to dial down some performance options here. I mean, it looks gorgeous. But it's pretty chunkety, yeah. Oh yeah, pan and scan full screen movies? That's how to fix this problem. Hey, Cuddly Teddy Bear, thanks for the sub. Hoped it would just be crawling for 10 minutes. I think it might be walking for 10 minutes. What in the Cronenberg? Yeah. I haven't seen his, what is it, Crimes of the Future? It looks interesting. I need to watch it. It's the time. It's the time. When it came out, I was like, I'm not really feeling it. I'm not feeling Cronenberg-y. But now I am. I am now. Let's see. We'll drop that down a dink. It really stings, I gotta admit. There's few elements of pain I feel sharper than having to turn down the graphics in anything. That did help significantly, though. Is the grainy, fuzzy look there? Yeah, this game has some really heavy film grain. That's also kind of how it renders lighting. I don't know how much of that, honestly, is coming through properly through Twitch compression, though. Just here for the sphincter doors. Me too. I haven't like, you gotta tickle a butthole door and then have it open up for you. That's the trick. You have to, like... And this, like, tight sphincter door just is like, blah, prolapses open. How far into the game is this? This is like the first hallway. This is the very beginning. I haven't tickled open any sphincter doors yet. My hands are butthole clean. For now. For now. I am just at the beginning of my sphincter tickling adventure. Just squeeze on through there. Just right on through. All right, that was squelchy. Oh, we've already got like what? It's like a tread. It's like a treadmill toilet. The highest tech for competitive shitting. Wow, they really got down here, huh? Oh. Damn, man. The diet's purely of pudding. That's what makes it go, though. It looks like a chariot. It's like a rascal scooter on a like a dolly on a chariot. Shitting at 120 FPS. I just installed a 4090 in my shitter. I could shit at 4K. Yes! Finally! Like a big old horse penis. Got a little hook on the end? What is that? You have to shove your arm in it, right? You either shove your arm in it or you stick your head in it. Yeah. Yes. Oh, it grabs. Yeah. Oh, I got a new friend. Cool. Got a Wolverine claw. Thanks, buddy. Like. Thanks, pal. Little elephant snout. Little horse dick. Jeez. Oh. Okay, that's hole number 2. Guts glove equipped. Yeah. All right. Ah. Yes. Hey, the dog. You did catch one of these. Ooh, this is technically 3rd, realistically 2nd stream on TikTok, so welcome. Yeah, we need the what is it? The Bluetooth fleshlight update. Oh no! Oh. It's a living world. You crouch? Man, the pokey hole is all irritated. Ah. That's the worst thing to shove a bony key inside. How did they do that? Some artist sat there and they were like, gosh, what's the weirdest puckered hole to shove a bony key inside? And they're like, Come in. Every day they get more and more frustrated. Bags under their eyes. Empty liquor bottles. On the floor. Just, yes! Swatting pages filled with buttholes off their desk. It's not weird enough! And then one day, inspiration strikes. Ugh, it's so gutsy. I came across a pic of a prolapsed anus. Squealed in joy. That's it! Alright. And I gotta run for it. Oh, okay. There is a sprint. My tiny hot dog legs can kick in when they need to. See, this is kind of what I would imagine even a reboot of Quake would look like. If you just take Quake and really go for it. And then, yeah, you throw on your Tool soundtrack. Game's been described as biopunk. Alright. Yeah. Look at how drippy it is. Fleshy drips. I'm kind of okay with it running a little chunky. Because to me this is one of the few games where I'm like, yeah, that's supposed to be a movie. So if it's hitting 24 FPS. Just gives it that Ridley Scott appeal. Yeah, the lighting is really good, and I've turned it down. Ooh. Wonder if there's any guts pick-upables around. Like special bones. Little phalluses you have to jerk off and then they like suck inside a hole and then it just shows you like 1 out of 900 dicks jerked off and you're like, oh, okay. I guess I'm gonna be jerking a lot of dicks in this game. That's kind of what I'm hoping for. This Aliens, pretty much. Pretty much. What is motion picture frame rate? 24 frames per second. Movies have been lying to you this whole time. It's horrific. It's awful. The reason that your brain gets tricked into thinking it's more than that is because of motion blur. That's why it's in games. Is because it's an accidental illusion of cinema based on lighting and how like light hits a frame cell and how video cells are developed. So to like that was like a technique back in the day, a bad one, to try to make games both A, look more like movies, and B, hide the fact that the frame rate is low. That's why we need 240 frame per second movies. We need them. Go back and re-render Toy Story at like 240 frames a second. Do it. Why am I the only one asking for this? I don't want motion blur. I don't want frame interpolation. Garbage. No. DLSS, get out of here. I mean, it's fine. Whatever. It's probably good enough, but just give me those crisp frames. What if you could go back to any movie that had like a digital asset inserted and re-render them at 240 hertz while everyone else is moving at 24? Basically, I want to see Mortal Kombat Annihilation. I want to see Mortal Kombat Annihilation and only Mortal Kombat Annihilation at 240 frames per second. Okay. Looks like we got a little claw machine here. You gonna claw me, buddy? No? Oh, egg picker? Right, pick up egg. No? How about that? So, whenever you tell it to pick, it rotates out and then tries to grab. Sure, yeah. Yeah, sure. Got some people eggs over here. You know, it's like the third room and there's already people eggs. Good sign. If this is the baseline for this game, I'm kind of excited to see how it escalates in terms of tone and imagery. It's like an egg scooper. Scoop the people out of the eggs and then you drop the eggshells down on the butthole. And then you drop the people on the platform. And then they go on their merry way. Yes. What does this do? Yes, a squelcher. Yep, down the old egg hole. You still working on the high frame rate version of Mortal Kombat Annihilation? No, it was kind of a bust. I would need to look into better AI upresing tech, I think. Just using Premiere's motion smoothing output was not very watchable. Or I would have to render each camera cut individually and then combine them with explicit, like I'd have to go through and manually set a keyframe at the start of every scene, which I could do, but holy moly is that a lot of work for an AI upres that is not the best to begin with. So yeah, it was mostly just offensive to the eyes, and not in the fun way. Not in the fun way. That's what I was going for. The fun way. Oh, thanks for the likes, y'all. Thanks for the likes on TikTok. I appreciate that. I'm technically supposed to be like... on TikTok, I'm supposed to be harassing you all the time for interactivity because that's what boosts the stream. Everything on TikTok is so algorithmic. If you just slap your phone like over and over, if you just face roll your phone, somehow that means that I'm more popular. I'm not going to do that. Just FYI. But if you want to, if you want to. Ugh, even that sky is sickly. Look at those likes. Thank you. Yeah, I guess it's like you can like something as many times as you want. So, as a streamer, I'm supposed to tell everyone. God, all those buttholes. That's 4 individual buttholes every time. That's 8. The amount of holes getting fingered already is off the charts. I was expecting a bit more of a tease, to be honest. But they are just going for it. Ugh. Jeez, holy moly. Anyway, yeah, apparently what you're supposed to do is ask people to just keep slapping it. Keep slapping like. Don't ever stop. Whatever you're doing, it doesn't matter. Smash that immer effing. I don't know. It seems a bit odd. Like trying to convince people to just smash a button on their phone. Anyway, if you want to. Can I? Oh, we got a slide puzzle. Rad. Okay. Can I move this one? Cannot move this one. Oh. 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 This could, ooh. Ooh, Grim Ghosties? Thanks for the like. I catch a name every now and then. What the heck? Alright, so let's see. This one's lit. Like a whole... Huh. Usually in stuff like this, you have to like clear a path or something like that. Hey, Dirty Rainbows. It's good to see you again. Oh, Cuddly Teddy Bear. Thanks for the sub. And Soup Remix. Thanks for the sub. Like Pipe Dreams? Sorta. Pipe Dreams is like Bioshock. You're putting down a path. Ugh. Just like the rolling in too. It's not just a stab. It's like a more ginger piano. So he goes over there to like claw. He claws the space that's lit up, but I don't think I can move something onto that space. So what would he be clawing? Didn't Tool make this as well? I don't think Tool was involved with this. Oh. Oh. Even though it's certainly aesthetically in line. Does TikTok have subs too? I don't think they do, not directly. What TikTok has is a gift system. Okay, so maybe there's a special egg I have to move onto that spot. Yeah, you spend money on coins. You spend the coins on like cutesy little gifts that are basically like emoji in chat. Okay, so some of these pods have a light on them, like this one. Let's see if I can get one of those to the spot. Alright, so you buy like, let's say a rose. You buy a rose with some coins. You send the rose to somebody. The rose is then converted into diamonds. So, oh. So based on the value of coins put into the gift, TikTok then converts it back into diamonds, which it then converts into potential money. But it doesn't tell you the conversion rates of any of those things. Roses are only 1 coin. Yep. And you have no idea how many coins are worth how many diamonds, and you have no idea how many diamonds are worth. Oh! Oh! Should I have done that? Oh. Ripped it in half. The implications are troubling here. I think this is a world beyond judgment though, right? Who's gonna get mad at me for that? Who's left to get mad about anything? Okay, this isn't going anywhere. It kind of can't. But let's see. I want to move this back. I'm trying to make as much space as possible in this gonad puzzle. Gonna slide the gonads around the butthole grid. This is pretty much exactly what I was hoping for, by the way, so far. Just weird puzzles in weird space. Okay, I think I see. I think I've got the sight. I've got the butthole gonad sight now. What's the goal here? I'm trying to move the glowing ballsack to the glowing butt clit? This is probably saying more about me than it is about the game. But you can see there's like little connective tissues, so it's a slide puzzle. It's a slide puzzle. We love slide puzzles. Alright, almost there. Wait a minute. Oh, I think I might be stuck. I think I might be boned. I think I might be bald. Shucks, I'm bald, you guys. I got big bald. There's no way around it, is there? I have to get this ball here. Scorned. Yep. Scorned again. Let's see if I can wiggle it around some of these other pieces. Okay, I think it's not too bad. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, now this is gaming right here. I don't even know why I'm doing it, because it's here to do. What else am I gonna do? Just sit in the corner? No. I want to solve a puzzle. That one's got an arm poking out of it. And a leg? Yeah, there's a person in there. Maybe this goes down the tracks? And I can use the other claw machines now? Hey, buddy. Happy Friday. You waving? This must be exciting for him. Who knows how long he's been in that egg on the wall. Excuse me, testicle. This is the most consequential day of the last millennia? Anyway, what's up, Ruby? Hey, 420 Santa? Ichabod's cream? How you doing? Ah! I was just thinking I need to watch that again. The Disney one? Raw bones. Like how this game has no overwhelming ambient music. Yeah, it was super quiet to begin with. And now you're getting more of those like distant thrums and weird gurgle. Well, not necessarily gurgles, but yeah, kind of deep scratches. Gods have arms. Ah, Tanner. Thank you for the likes. Game looks freaking awesome. I'm enjoying it so far. Yeah, the performance is a little funky. Dropping some of the options has helped. Even it out. Oh. It's out on Game Pass. Will you be playing Callisto Protocol when it comes out? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Hey, Kupo. What game is this? This is Scorn. New horror game. Roro, thanks for the sub. I've already masterfully dominated the testicle sliding puzzle. I may have taken my skin But they haven't taken my brains. Yeah, I'm this guy. I'm Michael Scorn. Here to flap around in big bone hallways. Oh, thanks for the likes, Kupo. Oh, it's 6 a.m. here. Just finished work. How's life treating you? Pretty well. Pretty well. Can't complain. I mean, the thing that I'm most excited for is basically what I'm doing right now. Just wrapped up some work stuff, and now it's like the gaming weekend has begun, and there's some excellent games on deck. I'm very excited to play more of this. No More Heroes 3 is now out on PC. They're kind of soft sponsoring the stream today. I'm giving it another go because I forgot to put in the right link last time. So, and then Darktide. I got a closed beta code for Darktide. So not only am I going to start that up, but I got a play date on Sunday with Bruce and Diction. Excited about that. Still can't open the disc doors. So, long day of excellent games ahead, and I have a lot on deck too. I finally got Yuzu working for PC, so now I can play Bayonetta 1 and 2 on PC in crisp, high resolution, and at least 60. I think it's locked to 60. I might poke around a bit and see if I can uncork that, but it's working! Finally! I guess this means I could probably get the Fatal Frame. Maiden of Black Water? You hate me if I don't watch your Darktide stream. I don't want to see any content before I play it myself. That's fine. I get that. I do. I try to be I think about that a little bit when I choose what to stream. I try not to stream like big experiential things on the first day. Unless I'm really excited for them like this. Also, when games are new, I tend to only stream them for like 2 to 3 hours. For the same reason. I figure if somebody's going to just annihilate a game, just go home and wreck it, then, like, the first 2 to 3 hours isn't such a big deal, because I think, in most games, like, the first 2 to 3 hours are pretty much the same for everybody. But after that, like, once you start learning the game and the experience becomes more yours, uniquely yours, then that's kind of the experience that somebody can have for themselves for the first time. Okay, I dropped Ballsack down to the first floor, but I don't quite exactly know where that elevator went. Finished Bayonetta 2 last week, run surprisingly well on the Switch, somehow better than the first game. Huh. Yeah, maybe all of my fretting over performance was unnecessary. But I won't acknowledge that because I'll never acknowledge that. It's always worth it. I'm also excited to play things like Tokyo Mirage Sessions and Xenoblade. I need to upgrade my plumbus. Oh yeah, there's a new Hellraiser too. People said it was pretty good. Do I need a buddy? Maybe this is what I need my ballsack buddy for. You can come on down and join me and help me open this door. Oh yeah, Sam. That's kind of what I noticed. I played Bayonetta 2 for a couple of hours when it came out, and I was like, this is a chunky game. Like, they made the right choice by doing dynamic resolution scaling to hit 60. That's always the right choice, and I celebrate it. That's kind of why I'm looking forward to, like, on an emulator, theoretically, I can have resolution and frame rate. So, all right, okay. Oh, this is cool. Oh, we got a rail puzzle. Yes. Yes. Okay, so we want egg to come in here. It's interesting that thing is lit up. I think I want him to go... Oh, that's not right. I could be going the other way. Well, let me go scout it out. I need to figure out this rail situation. Combat feels very flat in this. Pulls me out of the atmosphere. Feels floaty. I haven't gotten to any combat yet. I am One Australia. One Australia. Excuse me. What game is this? This is called Scorn. This is a new horror, biological horror game. It's on Game Pass right now, if that's your thing. Renu, I am live on Twitch. Through Technical Wizardry, I'm live on both. And through Twitch's relaxed partner agreement. I'm live on both. Okay, let me find... I really should have paid a little more spatial attention to where that elevator was dropping my ballsack blood. I can take the elevator back up and try to trace it, kind of more mentally map it out. Also kind of scout where these rails go and see which ones I would want. I'm pretty sure it's the hallways that are all lit up, right? Like it's early in the game. They're going to give me the most obvious cues. There's also that one like stripe thing that was lit up. But yeah, haven't seen any combat yet. I was surprised the game had combat at all. That seemed a little weird to me, but whatever. Okay. Ballsack acquired. Drop you off, I think. Here we go. Ready for your big day, huh? Like sending my kid to school. Oh, don't look at me. Is there understanding in those eyes? There's certainly a vagina on that face, though. So slippery. Saying Scorn? Okay. That's why you have to push it. Yes. You have to stare at your sweet boy while you shove him down the railing. Okay. I understand now. Let me go back up. Tucking your high-energy child into the booster seat before you walk around the grocery store. Ah. Okay. Is there going to be any meaning and lore behind this that makes any sense, or is this senselessly gross for the sake of horror? That's a tough question, Edward. Unfortunately, I think the answer to that might be interpretive. I think the idea of settings like this is that there is an impossibly alien civilization that you're stumbling around inside. And you can try to read elements of consistency and storytelling through the structures, the machinery, and their purposes. But I think the idea is that, like, there might be a master design behind it, but by definition, it's supposed to be so arcane and weird that it's kind of beyond your comprehension at first. I think that's the idea. So I think impressionistic is the word, which you could interpret to be, oh, that's just BS. They're just making stuff up, and I have to fill in the gaps. Or you can be like, okay, I'll take what's there and just see what it does. Like, see how I feel about it. What's the experience like? And that's it, more than a lore that says 10,000 years ago the bioterrors were stomping around Mechanoland and there was the infinite war of the techno Christ, or I mean, the more I'm saying it, actually, the sweeter it sounds. All right, Def Moon has redeemed a gamer stretch. Great idea, because we don't want to be like we don't want to be like our sweet son over here, do we? All pretzeled up. Actually, it's okay to pretzel up for a little bit. You just got to keep moving. And that's what we're about to do. This is one of my favorite stretches because it hits a lot of the things that get pretty tight on me. And I just learned a new way to do it at TwitchCon. So the way I used to do this stretch was put my hands flat on the wall and then sort of bend at my waist and try to get my arms parallel with my body. Like legs up 90 degrees, so you're kind of getting a leg stretch, and then you're also kind of stretching the range of motion of your shoulders. So that's what we're going to do, but with the back of a chair. So hands on the back of the chair, bend, make sure that you don't like kink your butt out. So remember that core, and then roll until you get a nice stretch. That's what I'm going to do. Oh yeah, feels good. I think one of those can also like really tell you which muscles in your back individually might be tight. You feel like stretching now? You should. You absolutely should. You feel like stretching? Do it. What have you got to lose? Yeah. Our Testibro needs a good stretch. You won't be all shrimped up. I did that stretch after climbing and my entire back popped. Felt so good. Oh yeah. One time I spiked into the mat when I was trying to do a wrestling fall. And oh. No? What? We gotta upgrade him? Oh, we were just going to the shops. I came back home. I got on I have this like wheel, like a yoga wheel. Where you can like lean on it and just like roll up and down. I did that and like my spine popped like a zipper. It was just like brrrp. Steph was in the room. She even heard it. She was like, wow. That's one of those. That was a Mr. Incredible moment. I was like, oh, made it so much easier just to breathe. You think he's liking this? I'm sorry, buddy. We're still buds, right? We're still bros? Of course they gave him big expressive eyes. Now he's making sad, scared little chirps. He'll probably pop out of there later and be like, wow, thank you. I know that that was temporarily uncomfortable, but you really helped me out. I had a tooth that was just really hurting, and that yanked it out, and I reacted strongly, but it was great for me in the end, so thank you very much. I'm sure that that's what's going to happen here. Alright. He's about to get scooped. Everyone loves getting scooped. Like a child. You'll feel safe and protected. He's gonna thank me for this. I don't hear a thank you, dude. Maybe he hasn't hit the bottom yet. Okay. I guess I get a free arm out of it. You left your arm. I don't know which one, but I did all that for the arm, huh? Yeah. Yeah, all right. I'm just holding it now. All right. Oh, yeah. My guy's not helping me, but he will. I can let the door suckle on this thing. This fingers 4 of the buttholes while I figure the other 4. Yeah. Toy Bay, this I wasn't expecting. Well, I should have expected. Did I? I don't know what I was expecting, but this is delivering. This is delivering so far. Yeah, he doesn't have a bone spike. Makes sense. But there's only one arm, so how's that gonna work? No? Too many buttholes for one man to handle? If that dude had left another arm, this wouldn't be a problem. I went to all that trouble to scoop him out of his little shell. Oh, I can give... Oh, yeah. I can give this guy a spike. Hey. Dude's getting all the upgrades. Okay, so yeah, there are like... It's basically soft environmental puzzles. You don't have an inventory, but you kind of do. I'm curious to see how those mechanics come along. Oh, right. All right. Is this for PS4? Actually, I think it might be Xbox exclusive. Let me look that up for you. Windows, Xbox Series S and X. Yeah, Xbox platform exclusive and PC. Dios, the game's name is Scorn. Scorn. Man, it's pretty. Hey, I guess prologue over. Hello, Finity. Are you Germa's father? Can I just be like cooler older brother? But no, if I were Germa's father, I'd be way more popular, probably. Hey, yo, Sully. Watching since the Inside Gaming days. Gosh, that's 10 years at this point? Ah, my media legacy stretches long. I'm gonna put this out there when I feel compelled to mention it when people talk about the old stuff. Bruce and I are doing old stuff. 2 old dudes doing old stuff. We're running a channel now called Inside Games. Legally distinct. But still somehow, chained up Boneheart? Oh, it's got a... Oh, what's going on, man? Roberta, in here for the genitals. Appreciate that. Thanks for the sub. Oh, Kine. Or, sorry, Kahine. Thank you very much for the sub. Bear Snacks? Thank you for the sub. Oh, how tough am I? Alright, I missed your message. Something I was planning on going... Oh, are you planning on going in blind with this game? So you're playing it and thought, me playing it is kind of like if you played it? That's interesting. I do feel like there are some games where if you identify with how somebody plays something, that there's not a whole lot of difference between watching it played and playing it yourself. And sometimes I feel like horror games are very much like that. Like combat, it's not super easy to be expressive with combat in most horror games. It's just kind of there to give you another mechanic and a reason to see a game over screen. And puzzles, most puzzles have one solution. And I feel like the mental involvement in a puzzle is the same if you're watching it happen and working through it with somebody as opposed to just hitting the buttons yourself. Calcified glorps? Glorp drips? I guess that's kind of along the subject of lore. You're definitely getting a sense that this is some like super biotech future, but long since abandoned. Like everything's out of repair, everything's kind of forgotten. Nothing's moving, everything's kind of static. World of Horror actually does have decent combat, I agree. I really enjoyed that game. I haven't played it since the first time, and that was years ago, so they've surely added so much more to it. But yeah, that game had just like pitch perfect tone, really cool mechanics. I'm not a huge fan of like, it's weird because I do like roguelikes, but I'm not a big fan of card games. Card games feel a little too random sometimes. Oh, it's like a cross-section of a brain. But that game struck a really good balance, and I feel like there's something about horror that makes me okay with extreme volatility. Kind of reminds me of like Arkham Horror and those basically tabletop board games, D&D board games that are just so like the odds are so stacked against you that even finishing a run is considered like you need a lot of good luck in addition to a lot of other things. I kind of like that because it makes sense. It makes sense that if a eldritch terror is chasing you, you're probably gonna die. Hold on a minute. Oh, been watching since you were 8. Ooh. What have you learned? What life lessons have I taught you? You don't have to answer that sincerely. I'm just kind of curious now. The lighting in all these areas is so good. Oh? Yeah, Blurry Corn, Geiger. Pretty clear inspiration here. There's specifically a Polish artist whose artwork... Oh, okay. I've got to plug the... Got to deliver the capsules to the hole. All right, sure. Right. Oh, played it for half an hour and I was stumped. It's not for me. This game? Yeah, very, very environmental. You got to be okay with, like, walking around. Oh! Shoving your hands in pulsating holes. Did it? Oh, Slim Jimbo, thanks for the share. Appreciate that. Thanks for the likes, y'all. Appreciate it. About 2.5 hours in, I enjoyed a fair bit. Yeah, I'm really digging it. If I'm just moving through a series of guts rooms and each one has, like, if each one has a puzzle that's linked to figuring out some ancient, gross, creepy, glorpy machine. Especially if that machine involves, like, just phalluses ramming into wet holes over and over. What a time to be alive. I've opened the blast shield over there? Oh, I guess I can just go this way. I don't like how everything is wet and lubed up. Well, it's gotta be. You don't want all your machinery chafing. You don't want to get rashes. Get chub rub on your guts pipelines. Is this game like Agony? You know, yeah, Agony is another game that feels like this so far. Although I'll say, like, the fidelity of the environments in this game are a good mark above Agony. I liked Agony. I didn't finish it though. Ugh. These vistas are something else. This is made by a small team. It's Ebb, I think. Yeah, Ebb Software. Unless they have a headcount on their website, it might be hard to know. The about section on their website doesn't say anything. Contact. Where are you? Oh, it's just a form. It doesn't have a mailing address. Sometimes it does. Belgrade appears to be where the job offers are. Serbia? You know, that kind of checks out. Kind of checks out. While I'm researching, hold on. Let me look up the name of the artist. I just saw it. Vladislav Bekinski? Beksinski? Hold on, I'm gonna look this up. TikTok vertical is garbage for long viewing. You need a pop socket, right? That's how to do it. Start playing the game. I will in a minute. I will. Yeah, check this out. So this is Geiger for sure, but also holy moly. Look at how cool this stuff is. Yeah. Ugh. Maybe that's the boss of the game. Something about Poland, man. They put something in the water over there. Mustard gas does stuff to humans. I just went up there. So I guess opening this was just to get this vista. Doesn't seem like I can go up there. Yeah, CD Projekt is in Poland. I mean, this developer is not in Poland. Just the artist, as far as I could tell, is not in Poland, I think. Oh, Max Payne, 1989. Thank you for the sub. Reminds me, I gotta pick up the Max Payne series again. It's Payne. Get him. What the? I can't remember what the goons shout in the sequel. They're not as playfully stereotyped. Can't interact with that yet, I don't think. Huh. Yeah, Max Payne 2 is pretty classy. Max Payne 3 is just on another level. Holy moly. Oh. These environments are getting pretty big. I forget you can run. Ever play The Suffering 1 and 2? Some real Hellraiser shit. No. I had Suffering 1, Ties That Bind, right? I think that was the subtitle. I had that on PC. But it was a pretty rough PC port. I remember that kind of being a barrier to getting into that game. I'm back here now. Yeah, there's got to be something back here I didn't interact with. Yeah, I didn't pick up the sequel because I didn't play the first one. A lot of people will call back to that game, though, as something that kind of stood out. Okay, so maybe there's another gate that I have to open. Or maybe I take the plumb... Maybe I unplumb the plumber? Yeah, I can still interact with it. Maybe you gotta, like, take these empty ones out and plug a new one in, because they're all, like, dim. No? Nothing really to interact with. Pop sockets seem dumb till I got one with a mount. Love it. Yeah, don't sleep on trends. Pop sockets are pretty comfy. The problem I have is I use like a induction charger for my phone. Super convenient. But I have a case on it. It can charge through the case, but charging through a pop socket as well is a little... In the past when I've had a pop socket on it doesn't actually charge. So then I have just a real pickle of a real conundrum to get through. Now, I know they make cases with pop sockets built in, but I looked at all the ones from my phone, and they all looked like garbage. So I was like, ugh. The tribulations of our modern age. I need to get up there, I think. There's got to be, like, a hallway that I'm just missing or something. Hey, Zagreus. What are you doing? Get over here? Everything looks and sounds so moist. Yeah. This is a very, everything's got a sheen. An oily sheen. Okay, where the heck? I opened these... This is like the end of progression, basically. I opened the shutters that let me come out here. That's it. I feel like getting the vista is cool and all, but... Saw Slipknot last week and I can't stop thinking about it. You know, it's funny, somebody brought up The Suffering and just the imagery of, like, I remember there's like a dude in like an orange jumpsuit, like a prison jumpsuit, and he's got spikes in his head, and I think he's like wrapped in barbed wire, and he's like all freaked out. Very Limp Bizkit energy in The Suffering, just based on the cover art. I think the game itself had a little more going on than just being mad. Being so mad it makes you crazy. Might punch a hole in drywall mad. Man, that's... Limp Bizkit should have put out an album whose cover art was just a hole in drywall. To me, that's the Limp Bizkit flag. So I can't goop this. Can I goop it? No. So now I'm just going in circles. Orbgasm? My god. Thank you for gifting 10 subs. Happy Friday to you. Happy Friday to everybody that was sprinkled by the sub bomb. Enjoy your ad-free viewing. Ditz baby, hello. Happy Friday. I'm running around in those guts. Thank you, Orb. Appreciate that. Oh, it's Trevor. Hello, Trevor. Hi, Trevor. Okay, I can't leave. There's got to be something that I'm not interacting with. Oh, look at the splorp. What was in that tube? Chocolate pudding. I accidentally kicked a hole in drywall as a little kid. I grew up in an old house with plaster and lathe walls, so if I was annoyed, I could kick it and not do any damage. And I did that to a drywall wall. Pretty awesome, huh? Boosh. Nothing makes you feel stronger than smacking a hole in drywall. Yeah, Greg, Scorn is out today. Okay, I'm missing something. I'm missing something here. The only thing I can interact with is the little orb plane. Maybe there's some kind of point that I missed. There has to be. Unless you hit a stud. Yeah. Yep. Then it hurts a lot. Break your hand. Max Guitar. Thanks for the sub. How's the game so far? I'm really enjoying it, but it's slow and it's environmental. And I might be stuck. So those are like 3 things. Oh! Oh, I can't. I already did. Those are like 3 things that people tend to not like. Why are we punching walls? Because we're just so mad. Testosterone. Brrr. Oh no, is this a ramp? Yeah, okay. It's not. Alright. Punch a pillow or take up kickboxing if you're mad. Don't punch a hole in a wall, that's bad. Yeah, but it makes you feel good. Oh, I'd expect a game named Scorn to have a slow feeling to it. Oh, your expectations would be accurate then. Yeah, it really won't let me use it. Lorp. Well... There's no, like, Scorn vision. Which I appreciate, but would be using right now. If there were. Is the game ramping up? I mean, sort of. A lot of the visuals and the machinery I'm seeing are starting to become more complex and ornate. But it's not in this very moment because I'm stuck. Also... Captain is correct. I did literally just walk up a ramp. Maybe there's a wall penis I have to shove my hand inside? Needed a hint? Not yet. Not yet. Though I appreciate the offer. Now I'm back here. Can't interact with that. This goes back out here. I feel like it's going to be something obvious. Like there's just something on the floor I'm supposed to pick up that I just keep running past. Excavation room? Oh, this is on the other side of that thing. All right. Oh, there's 2 different rooms like this. Okay. I think I was a bit turned around because of like how similar some of the guts rooms can look. Maybe? Or is this just a big loop? Okay, yeah. It's just a big loop. Alright. Alright, never mind. Like, it seems like there's nothing back here, ever. I don't even know if that's like game space up there that I can interact. Doesn't seem like. You're very bad? Why are you so bad? Shouldn't you be less bad instead of very bad? I don't know, just a thought. Oh, you're feeling bad. Oh, that's not good. Sorry to hear that. Stashinator? Hello? Yeah, I've only just started experimenting with going live on TikTok in the past couple of days. Can't interact with this yet. It really feels like there should be some. I should be getting some like bone arm upgrade that lets me interface with those particular buttholes. And it really seems like it should have been on the ramp outside after opening the shutter. Doesn't seem like I can interact with this stuff anymore. Like, it feels like I should be able to shove my arm in this and get something special. But there's no interact prompt. And the ramp just kind of goes here and stops. Yeah, the floaty thing is the only other thing I can interact with right now, as far as I know. Now, the game's pretty good about putting interactables like in your path and in your eye line. I'm gonna see if there's another. I mean, I've checked this several times, but I don't feel like it'd be around back because of the perspective you have. All right. What's the objective right now? I don't know. But there's other, like, glowing nodules. And I don't think I have a fresh one to load up into them. I picked it up here. Oh, a puppy dog? Thanks for the likes. Okay. Huh. Let's see. Oh. There. I interact. Ah! Alright. Now I get my bone. My new bone. Oh! Gun bone. Ugh. I'm just gonna shove that on my stump or something. Oh. Alright. That was not very obvious. There was a light under it. But yeah, there's already been a number of shapes like that. Like this. Where there is something in the middle. And it's just a non-interactable. But now that I've seen it, I get it. It was also like the one corner of the room that had nothing to interact with. Ah. Ah, I see where we're going with this. I see what we're doing. Oh. Oh! It's a puncher. Oh. It's just a frickin' punch gun. Alright, you son of a bitch, get punched. Ah, I can't punch anymore. I'm out of punch power. Maybe they're not mean. They're just steaming? They're just steaming the place? Oh! No, but they're mean. Okay. Okay. I mean, that's kind of like, this is like survival horror combat. Like it's slow, it's awkward, it's all about being in melee range. I wonder what these orbs are. Oh, I see. I see my punch meter on the side there. Okay. Okay, this means I get another penis battery. Whatever the heck. Oh, we're going now. We're flying. You gonna play this later, Gabriel? It's a good spooky time October Friday kind of game. Yeah. Yeah, Reese, I am enjoying the vibes, actually. Having a pretty good time. Planning to do any special Halloween stream? Maybe. Sort of. I was thinking I may just go subathon. It's gonna be pretty wild, though, because it gets really... Like, LA is a pretty populous area, and I'm in, like, a pretty densely populated neighborhood. And there's tons of kids. Tons of them. And they'll walk for miles and miles and miles just getting sacks and sacks of candy. So the need is pretty high. I was probably just going to put out a bucket, good advice from chat. But I wanted to stream too, so I think I might just do a Doom Eternal main game and then 1 and 2 DLCs run through. I was wondering where you were going with this. Yeah, it's thinking about how to split my attention between playing Doom and giving out candy. I guess if I just throw a bucket out there, then whatever. If the little monsters want to just empty a bucket into their bag, then they can do that. Bit of battle mode with chat? Maybe. Doesn't sound like a bad idea. Yeah, Doom Eternal, I realize, pretty great Halloween game. And as a whole experience, it's a pretty wild ride. It's just a narrative thing. You can pause the game and hand out candy as fast as you can. I would not be able to walk from the door back to my PC and sit down and play a game in between the people that I would have to hand out candy to. Gosh, no! I have to be so close. Sixy, thanks for the sub. Alien Isolation? Yeah, that one's so good. I did want to try to get through that this month, but we'll see. Oh, you gotta punch the glorp at the top. Yeah, sure. Oh, thank you, Pupper. Yeah, I think I qualify for internet best boy. We gotta be careful though. You can't go too ham broadcasting what a nice guy you are on the internet, because now it's just a total sign that you're not. You're just a creep. You can't say you're a wife guy, you just gotta quietly be a wife guy. Turns out actual morality happens without observation. Bullshit. Okay. Final hole fingering. Tickling with excitement. These holes are prepared. Got a nice big one on the side, then a little thumb nubbin. It's just so ergonomic. Schlorp. It's designed for the schlorp. Oh. Tubes couldn't handle the massive flow of bio goo. Oh. Got all glorped up. Ugh. It's covered. Covered in nacho cheese. Uh-oh. Feels like I failed a QTE or something. Aeronautical, thanks for the sub. Yeah, goo pressure hit critical mass. Completely gooed up. Drowned in a goovalanche. Oh. We got a different color. It's purple now. Okay, here's that crawl sequence we were hoping for. Oh. Ooh, I'm like baked into the floor. I have an umbilical again? You hatched? I certainly did. Fell a vagina mouth. Gone too soon. This is exactly what I was hoping for. This is exactly the kind of game I hoped this would be. Do I have to QTE to pull my umbilical out of my tummy gina? Oh, it's so irritated. Oh. Probably feels really good to get that thing out. Ooh. I'll miss you, egg. At least I didn't get scooped out. Got all my arms and legs. This was a hell of a moment to appear on my FYP. Yeah, you're welcome, TikTok. I am on TikTok actively doing all the things that are not good for TikTok. That's why I'm the bad boy of TikTok. Jeez, man, those loading chunks are painful. What are my thoughts on possums? So, I'm going to be specific. You said possum, not opossum. So I'm 100% in support of possums. Cute as hell. They look like little Pokemon, little Star Wars guys. They run around. They seem to not harm anything. I'm okay with it. I think I approve. I think I approve of them. Go this way because there's creepier stuff over here. They slobber a lot? Really? I only saw one when I was in Australia. I was walking through a park. I saw a little guy running around. I was like, what the hell is that? That's cute. I had to look it up. It was a possum. How about opossums? They just kind of look... They kind of look ugly. We'll put it out there. As a beast, as a creature, I approve of them because they don't really harm anything and they just eat pests. I like that. They're kind of cute, I guess. Oh, Logan, this is Scorn. A new game on Xbox platforms and PC. Oh. Identify strongly with opossums. They eat trash, they scream, and play dead in the face of confrontation. It's a very specific approach to life they have. It seems to be working out just fine for them. How much do I love Steve Irwin? I have to admit, I have not seen really anything with Steve Irwin. Never had cable when he was big. But he seems pretty beloved by all. Seemed to be one of those individuals with a rare and magnanimous conviction. That looks awesome. This game fucking blows, just uninstalled it. Not a fan, huh? I'm enjoying it so far, but I can see why people might not like it. Oh. Look at all these guts. What are we supposed to do with all these guts? It's gonna make a guts maze I gotta walk through? Oh. I guess I gotta go back the other path? Yeah, maybe. I can't tell if this is a game that just gives you vistas sometimes. If like that's the reason for going down certain paths, is you get to see some cool stuff. You love raccoons, you'd love Toronto. Visit for the raccoons. Are they just all over the place? I swear there was another path branching off. Yeah, okay. No, that's not a dumb question, Sierra. I am streaming on multiple platforms right now. I'm on Twitch and TikTok simultaneously, simulcast, because that's okay now. Thanks for the likes, you guys. Didn't have internet till after high school. That's when I found Inside Gaming on Machinima. You're still seeing ads, Indy? I'm really sorry. Gosh. Maybe log out and log back in. I know that's a pain. That's really all I can think of. I guess I can, like, try to contact Twitch. You sure can stream on TikTok, Vox. Yes, you can. Ooh. Yeah, McStokely. I think this whole game is supposed to be like slow-paced environmental horror. Not like screaming in your face, chainsawing some zombies in half. Horror. Doing it on mobile too. What the hell? I feel like it should be the easiest thing in the world to not serve ads to subs. I feel like that should just be the simplest thing in the world, right? Maybe if it's too simple, it gets really easy for viewers to, like, hack the system and pretend to be subs so they don't get ads. I don't know. Seems like a slam dunk, though, to me. Am I going back up to my egg? I am. I've returned to egg. Wait, have I? Yes, there's an egg. Alright. Means I missed something. Oh, yeah, Van Degen. The partner agreements they would put in front of some Twitch streamers would, yeah, forbid simulcasting on other platforms because, you know, they don't want to help out their competition. But lately, I guess in exchange for changing ad revenue rates and all that stuff, is they rescinded their co-streaming restrictions for other platforms, basically as long as it's not YouTube or Facebook. Those are kind of what Twitch has identified as their streaming competitors, but not TikTok. So here I am. Here I am. But not for long though. Because this is my strategy. And it's probably going to be the same one that everyone else has. Because I'm going to stream here, and if people enjoy the stream, they can either follow me on TikTok for clips, edited clips, just short little bursts, or follow me on Twitch for the real stuff. The higher quality stream, ad-free viewing with sub, theoretically, maybe. And long form streams of impeccably played games. Yeah, there's a YouTube as well for VODs. That's where the highest quality video is. I record all of my streams with a separate encoder to take advantage of YouTube's much higher quality. Oh, okay, there's got to be something around here that I'm missing out on. I guess you do kind of have to walk up to everything to see if you can interact with it. I need to trust my eyes and the small things the environment's trying to draw my attention towards a little more. I don't think I can get... Want to stream on Twitch with Spotify playing since I have nothing interesting to talk about. Yeah, that's the trick. You got to be able to talk about nothing. Or not. I don't know. Some people seem to do okay on Twitch just kind of quietly playing a game. They're usually the, like, hyper pros, though. Esports. And, you know, that could be me. That could be me. Watch you a drink at a bar at RTX 2018. Talk to you about twits and crits. Glad you're still awesome. Well, thank you. Thank you for the drink. I enjoyed it. What's your take on Twitch? A lot of people despise Twitch because of shady practices / guidelines. I have not had those experiences. I feel like I've had a pretty good experience on Twitch. I'm lucky enough that I can make a livable amount of money operating on Twitch. I feel like I can see in some circumstances why people would be frustrated at their policy enforcement, but I think some of those frustrations maybe don't acknowledge how difficult and subjective policy enforcement is or has to be. And then I think maybe one step removed from that as well, maybe question if, like, the things that people get mad at Twitch about, I don't know are Twitch's fault. Like, Twitch is a platform, and some people get mad at content trends It's not Twitch creating those trends. They're the platform for the trends to happen on. It's people that create, feed, and follow trends. So I don't know. I remember, you know, back in the day when it was more fashionable to get upset at YouTube, people would be mad at YouTube over things that, like, YouTube didn't control. They'd be mad that, like, certain videos were doing better than others. And I guess YouTube could forcibly skewer algorithms to cater to certain things, and I guess they did at certain points, but at some point, like, the algorithm is just shorthand for people. What people are doing. Well, I don't know. I'm lost again. This guy seems suspect. You got something for me? No? Out in the wasteland again. We get mad that Twitch allows it. Okay. Well, yeah. I guess then you kind of have to acknowledge that surely the bar of what is and isn't allowable is subjective, right? Maybe not. That's, I mean, you get into territory where you can't really make decisions based on data anymore. You sleepy? I could understand that. I'd be sleepy too. I wandered around here for 100 years and never found out how to progress. I don't know, Van. I like talking to everybody. Not like this game is occupying 100% of my gamer brain either. Although it is possible with rapid side glances to chat that I am missing some visual cue that I'm supposed to be picking up on. I've been down here? No, there's not much to see. Yeah, like I said, I think a lot of my positions come from a position of privilege. I feel like I'm in a pretty good spot and I really enjoy my setup, so I'm allowed to be lackadaisical about things. I also feel like a lot of the bigger issues don't really directly affect me on Twitch. I don't really mind hot tubs and stuff. It doesn't make sense to me to get mad at people who are producing that content when there's a lot of people watching it. And then what are you going to do? Tell everyone to stop? Don't. Just stop it. Why? I mean, yeah, but why? It's dumb, but that's life. Life is dumb. People are dumb. And they like dumb things. You weren't wanting to create it yourself either? Yeah. I guess I would be more frustrated if I was putting my heart and soul into something and getting no response out of it. And I get it. I get where it comes from. You're frustrated at your own lack of success or growth, and then you see other people who just seem to have it easier. But they take down emotes for being too sexual. But streaming in a kiddie pool in your own bedroom isn't sexual? Maybe. It's tough, lemongrass. How do you draw the line? Maybe it's not. I mean, it's one of those where you can read between the lines, but where does it cross that line? Bathing suits are like I remember Twitch tried to write some kind of thing that defined it, which was like it had to be like on a beach or something. But even that line got really hard to really define. So if you have to rely on like, well, it feels this way or it feels that way, different people are going to feel different ways. One thing I'll say, if they allow that kind of stuff, then they shouldn't ban others for briefly showing explicit content in a game or something which I know has happened. Sure. Just, you have to, again, remind yourself that the people making those decisions, that's like hundreds of different people. On hundreds of different days, in hundreds of different mindsets. clicking yes, no is something that could be equally problematic on any given day. I did work at Funhouse 2.5 years ago. Yes, that is me. Oh boy, I still don't know where to go or what to do. I'm gonna take one more lap of this area, and then I might leave it for later. I'll say this from my own personal experience. I've streamed some very explicit things on Twitch, and have never once gotten any kind of content warning or anything like that. So, in my own personal, one-dimensional, unique experience, community enforcement has been very loose. Oh, Van, thank you for the rose. Oh. First time me and you talked was back in 2013, when you and the IG team sat down to play. Yeah, we talked then? Oops. 7 roses. Nice. Thank you very much. Oh. Remember Vinny getting banned because there were tits for like 40 frames on stream? Yeah. And yeah. I think that might be symptomatic of like he's a bigger Twitch streamer, larger audiences, more likely that like a substantial portion of that audience got offended and reported it. Those reports got to the wrong person on the wrong day, made the wrong decision in context. But yeah, volatility can be an issue when audiences are bigger. That's another reason why I'm very grateful to operate at the level I do. I get to directly and to me meaningfully engage with a lot of people over the internet, and I don't have to worry about getting mass reported for honest mistakes or just content that adults should be able to handle. Oh, I'm very familiar with Twitch's actual content guidelines, which are very, again, pretty loose these days. I've read them explicitly when I've been worried about particular games. Oh, golly. Interestingly, oof, I think TikTok is very much not a no sex zone. So that's something I got to keep in mind. I was told by a representative that no sex or nudity, whereas both those things are allowed in Twitch in context of a gameplay, something like Cyberpunk. But yeah, I don't think that would go. Okay, I have this is the path. This is as far as the path goes. This is the end of this path. There's got to be something here. Pyro, thanks for the sub. Oh, spoken Twitter, gotcha. Doing late night gaming streams and playthroughs. Oh yeah. Well, that might have been, what is it? Yeah, there was a stream that I was producing through Machinima Live about indie games. And then there was Inside Gaming After Hours, stuff like that. Try jumping. No jump. No jump, unfortunately. How scary is Scorn? It's not really scary, but it's unnerving and disgusting. So I think it depends how that registers with you. It just stops. The path just stops. Oh, this game is choppy lemongrass. Yeah, that is the game chunking up pretty bad whenever I'm doing these turns. The red guts have to be where you go, Shirley. Can I walk on the guts? They don't look like guts ramps. They look like a guts wall. Yeah, it's starting to chunk up real bad. Well, that might be a signal to give the game a little rest. Let it just relax. Yeah, all right. I don't know where to go. I'm okay with that, though. I'll come back later and figure it out. Yeah. Cool. Scorn. Out now. Too much meat. Yeah. PC got over-beefed. Over-gutsed. But now it's time for Darktide. I was going to play No More Heroes next, but I think I want to play Darktide, like, right now. So I'm going to do that. But I'm going to take a break first. Maybe eat a little snack. But that's what I'm going to do next on the Twitch stream. I think this is going to bring an end to my TikTok stream. So thank you all very much for watching. If you're watching me there, make sure to follow, share my shit and all that. But if you want to keep watching the stream, you can mosey on over to Twitch. I'm Sir Lar, over on Twitch, so pretty easy to find. So, hope to see you there. Can TikTok see Media Tech? I don't think that's the platform for it. I don't think that makes any sense for TikTok, because there's zero engagement with Media Tech. It doesn't even do that well on Twitch. And TikTok is all about, you know, telling people to slap the like button as hard and as often as they can. All right, thanks for watching so far. I'll be back in a bit. And thanks for watching on TikTok. See y'all later.